What's up, guys? Hope you're doing well. First of all, I'm glad that everybody loved the video comparison between the SSL Bus Plus and the NG Bus. A lot of great feedback, like I said in that video. If you want any other comparison with hardware, let me know in the comment down below. Also, let me know if you want me to do an analog talk live stream where you can ask me questions in real time. I'll try to make it happen. On this note, let's get to this video, because I got a simple question a couple of days ago from one of my friends, and he was like, how much is all your gear worth? And I realized I didn't have a question. And I also realized I never did a video like this. And it has been a while since I've done a studio gear tour. So let's get two birds with one stone and let's figure out how much all of this cost. Let's go. Hello everyone, welcome back to MixBus TV. Hope you guys are having a great day. Before we start, check the info box down below for free plugin special discounts and offers, and visit mixbustv.com, the new website. In there you can find all the mix and mastering courses start to finish on many different genres. A new one, mastering alt rock, just released, and another one is going to be out in a couple of weeks, mastering R&B. In there, you can also book all the other services, mixing, mastering, private lessons, and mix consultations if you want to access instead the exclusive videos here on YouTube. Click the join button down here, become a MixBus TV member. And if the videos are helping you, please consider using the super thanks or support the channel by grabbing some merch. Let's start the tour. How much is everything video? All right, we're gonna start with the basic, which is my computer that you don't see because it's behind the desk. And I have specs for my computer. I have a dedicated video where I show how I built it, and it's about $2,000. So that's the first one. Next is the interfaces. We have a matrix of interfaces in this place. So the first group of interfaces, we can call it the mixing rig. And then we have the mastering rig, even though in mixing, of course, I capture with the mastering rig. Anyway, we have 4 Motu interfaces. We start with a 8 pre-ES, which is this one, and is 1,195. Then we have 1, 2, and 3 Motu 16A. These are $14.95 each for a total of $44.85. Then we have what we call the mastering rig, which is the Dangerous DA, which I can show you because it's behind the desk, and the Dangerous AD+. Here's we have it in all its glory. This is my mastering AD, also the unit with which I capture the mixes. These are $29.99 each, so per 2. And to complete the connection and the routing, we have the Flock patch, which is down there, which is $3,099. Now we can start with the left rack. In here I have at the top the Spacecraft on the Moon. This one is $32.20, and then we have the West Audio NG Bus for $29.99, and then we have the API 5500 equalizer, $32.95. And then we have the SSL Bus Plus. This one is $28.99. Then we have the Maggie Q Mastering Edition, $2,500. The Symphony Q, this is $1,500. Then we go to my 500 series rack, which is the West Audio Titan, and is $1,100. Now, the 500 series modules change very often in my studio. So today we're just gonna do the pieces that are here and installed, because there's more sitting in boxes somewhere. The first module is the API 512C for $895. Then we have the West Audio Mimas compressor for $1,100. Then we have 2 Neve 542s for a total of $1,700, and 2 SSL EQs for a total of $1,400. Then we have the West Audio RIA. This is again $1,400, and then we have 2 HRK tape emulators for $1,600. Drummer 1976, amazing unit. I love this saturator slash stereo widener. This is one of the most fun unit to use. This is $12.49. Then I have one of two Stem Audio ADG. You can see the second one is right here on my desk on the right bay because it's one of my favorite compressors for vocals. The total for these is $3,000. And last unit besides the patch in this rack is the Warm Audio 2 MPX. This is $13.99 and is also one of the coolest affordable units to use. It's super fun. Both of them are in all my mixes somewhere. All right, we are now on the desk. There is a lot of stuff, but here we have some of the heavy hitters. We start with the Analog Design Black Box HG2, again, one of my favorite machines. This is $39.99. Below that, we have Gain Lab Audio Empress EQ. I kind of sound like a broken machine, one of my favorite units again. But everything that is here, if it's here, it's because it's hand-picked. This one is $23.20, and to be honest, it could cost twice as much and it will be worth it. Still here, I hope it shows in the video, we have my TC Electronic Effect and the console one. The console one is $900. This is the NK3, totally worth the upgrade. Then we have the TC2290, this is $180. The DVR 250, this is $120. 1210, this is $120 again. And then we have the 8210, this is $100. The TC Brickwall is $120, and the TC Master X is another $120. Center bay, we have the SSL Fusion, this is $2,200, and then we have the SPL PQ Mastering Equalizer. This is $6,700. We go then to the right bay. We have the second 76 ADG. We already counted that one in. And then we have two distressors. The total for these is $3,500. Then we have one of two Fatsos. This is the first one, and the other one is currently in this rack right here. Both of them have the threshold control, which I don't know how much is that, but the total for the two Fatsos is $4,900. Then we have the TC Clarity, my analyzer hardware. This is $410. And then my fader, the Behringer X Touch 1, which, yes, it's pretty amazing, and this one is only $200. Sorry, the top of this rack is a little messy. I didn't dust it in a while, but here we have my monitor controller, which is usually the Drummer MC 3.1. Right now I'm testing the SPL MTC MK2. They're both the same prices. We'll go with the one that is here now, which is $1,300 for this. Then I have my main pair of headphones. I have many pair of headphones, so we're gonna just count these because this is what I usually just quickly reference with. These are the Sennheiser HD600, and they are $449. Below that, we probably have one of the prettiest and coolest and best sounding rack in the universe. We have the new Wes Audio NG2BQ, an absolutely mind-blowing unit. This one is $59.99, and below that we have the Stamchild MK2. Again, insane compressors. For all these units, of course, we have dedicated reviews on the channel. This one is $59.90. Now we are in the second right rack. In here we have the second Fatso, which we already accounted for, and then we have the Drummer 1974, the stereo EQ. This is $12.50, and then we have the absolutely amazing Gain Lab Dictator Volume compressor. Now this is the graphite edition, so it's a little more pricey. It's $23.40. Below that we have another Volume compressor, the RSC Audio MV1, and this one is $2,400. Speaking of which, if you want to see the battle of the Volume compressors, let me know in the comments down below. Would be the RIA versus the Stamchild versus the Dictator versus the MV1. Below the MV1 we have the Stam 76D Tube. One of my favorite compressors for vocals. I absolutely love this unit, and this one is $1,090. And this is another unit, like pretty much everything Stam makes, that could cost twice and would still be worth it. Below that we have the Stam 76T Plus. This one has the Iron Mod, which is $200 more. The total for this is $1,860. And then we have a switcher that I just added here so I don't have to reach behind the desk. I don't remember how much is that. But to all this, we need to add two units that I cannot show you yet. One is this, and it's about $2,000. And then there's another one that is gonna go up here, and it's about $3,000. And you're gonna see them both this month on the channel. So that means also that another rack is gonna go on top of here. Speaking of racks, we have to add my desk, which is a Modson Furniture. I don't remember the model, but it's $21.50. And then all my side racks, which are not that expensive. They are about $200, $250 each. We have 6, so that's about $1,200. And then we have the monitors. We have 3 pairs of monitors. The little JBL 305 something, these are $258. And then my midfield are the old Genelec 1031As, and these are not available anymore. They are discontinued. I hunted them down, and the price oscillates between $1,200. You find a lot of these that are beat up, and almost $2,000 if they are brand new in the box in some warehouse somewhere. Where I found mine, they were like brand new. I think I paid around $1,800 for those. And then of course we have my main monitors. We have the Eve SC3012, and those are $12,000. But then there's 3 more units that I have to count, because right now they are at my new studio here in LA, the Bunker Recording Studio. By the way, book your recording session there. But we move these pieces based on what we need in one studio versus another. There is an NG76 from West Audio, and that is $1,400. And then I have the awesome GainLab Audio Bishop channel strip, amazing 2 preamp with an amazing opto compressor. Both of these units are everybody's favorite for tracking vocals at the new studio. We also have a bunch of mics there, CA100 and so on, many more. The Bishop is $2,650, and then we have the Mech DSP APB 16 channel, an absolute monster 16 channel analog in 1 rack unit, and that is $6,990. Plus in here, because I track vocal here, I have 2 microphones. I have the OC818 by Austrian Audio, which is $1,249, and the ubiquitous SM7, which is $399. And that's about it. Of course, all of this not counting cables, because I have absolutely no idea how much money in cables is in here. Probably conservatively will be around $3,000-$4,000 in cable easy, and of course we're not counting the acoustic. But not even counting cables, my calculation lent me around $130,000+ for all this. Of course, it took me years and years and years to build this collection. Of course, I have special relationship with some of the companies, but this is what is in my studio. And also, this is my current setup. Let me know if you want me to do that live stream. We can do an analog talk. You can ask me all the questions you want about all analog gear and other things. It doesn't have to be specifically and only exclusively on that, but let me know if you want me to do a live stream in the comments down below. I'll try to make it happen. I am pretty busy these days with mixes and master for clients, but I'll still try to make it. Also, I mentioned 2 new units. Yes, 2 new units are coming in. One is probably gonna be here in days, and that's gonna be the first one going on the channel, being featured. I'll review it for you. Is so great. I can't say anything. I wanted to say something, but I can't. It's NDA. That's gonna be the first one. The other one that I tried to hide with my phone and everything, that's also NDA. You saw it here on top of the rack. That's gonna be out at the end of the month. And of course, all these videos are gonna be premiere. You're gonna see them here first before anybody else. So subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Click the notification bell so you don't miss videos, because unfortunately YouTube is being a and it's not showing videos, it's not notified subscribers. So if you share the videos, it's gonna be much appreciated. Before we go, because I'm gonna turn this into a short because they're popular, right? We gotta do what we gotta do. What is my most expensive piece of gear in the studio, in this room? And that would be snare roll, the SPL PQ mastering equalizer with a whooping $6,700, closely followed by the NG2BQ by Wes and the Stamp Child. That is not considering my main monitors, because that's double. The cheapest instead piece of gear that I have here, not counting the controller, because that would be it, $200, not counting the effect, these would be even less, $120. That would be the API 512C preamp for $895. That would be the cheapest thing that is in here that passes audio. But yeah, this is it. There's more stuff in boxes, but again, we're not counting that. We're counting what's installed right now, and I want you guys to do the math and give me the total of how much is in your studio in the comments down below. That's gonna be a fun game. Before you go, check the info box down below for all the links. Visit mixbusstv.com for all the mix and mastering courses and to book mixing, mastering, private lessons, and mix consultations. Click the join button to become a MixBustTV member and access the exclusive videos here on YouTube. If the videos are helping you, please consider using the super thanks or grab some merch. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Stay safe and see you next time.
Hands on my